nice day, good day, fun day, day of days. Yeah. So, yeah, I'm about to start this shit. This is a game I've never played before, so I don't know if it's good or not. But we're gonna find out. So, yeah, if this turns out to be kind of poo, we've got Kirby just in case. So, yeah, this is Iorn Fisticle. Let's, a game I've never played. I don't know if it's good or bad or anything in between, but it looked fun, and it was like $1 at the time I got it, so, let's just put that up in normal. I have no idea what this game is about. Okay, so far, we are farmers. Bum ba dum bum 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 bum. Yeah, that's a reference that people are gonna get. Oh no, our vegetables have been begot by demons. Go fight, I guess, is the plot. Okay, fair enough. This is for Steam. This is on Steam. Oh, today I saw a video about canceled Disney projects. It's from Yesterday Land, and I kind of got me mad at some of the projects that were canceled by Disney. How do I? This is for PC. Sorry. How do I do the things that I'm supposed to do? Let's do the things first. Back instructions. Okay, options, controls, set player one controls, set joypad. So far, this is pretty decent. So how has your day been? No, we do not. We do not want keyboard. Thank you, video game. So yeah, recently today I just I saw a video from Yesterday Land, who does stuff on Disney and abandoned projects and whatnot, and they did a thing about all these abandoned Walt Disney projects. Okay, it's a twin-stick shooter like Smash TV, if you've ever played Smash TV for the arcades or other systems. So far, this is pretty decent. Is it doing okay on your end? Yeah, Smash TV is pretty fun. I don't know, oh, fuck, I died. Oh, well. Oh, my heartburn. I have this setup controls like the Super Nintendo Smash TV, where each of the face buttons fires in a direction. If anyone is wondering, I have, you know, the joypad moves, buttons shoot, like Super Nintendo Smash TV. Speaking of that, have you played the Super Nintendo online? Because I sure have on my Switch, and it's been pretty fun. I don't have a Switch capture card yet, but when I do, I'm probably gonna play Smash Ultimate. Get this, zombies. Get this. They look more like Miniature homunculus. I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to say this, but I don't get Earthbound. Earthbound and me never clicked. I'm sorry. Feel free to leave the stream now and hate me for apparently thinking the greatest game forever is just okay. I cannot tell you how many times I think Earthbound is just okay. Oh, good. I'm sorry to say that Earthbound and me just... By the power of fuck you, I have a fist. And that didn't do shit, I guess. Oh shit, they can shoot things now. They can shoot things now. I don't like that. No, sir. Let's go this way. Alright, yay. I did it. I don't like that. No, sir. No, sir, not I. I've played Earthbound and I just couldn't get into it. I'm sorry. Me and Earthbound never clicked. It's just a thing. I've tried it and I was like, I'm sorry, I just don't see the appeal. I love Yoshi's Island. Yoshi's Island is one of my favorite games. I've streamed Yoshi's Island from beginning to end and I absolutely love Yoshi's Island in a way that I cannot describe. It's perhaps my favorite Super Nintendo game. It's maybe my favorite Super Nintendo game. That or, I don't know. Yoshi's Island is one of my favorite games, so I'm kind of biased. But trying to beat it all on stream kind of made me, I can get the appeal of Super Metroid. Like, Super Metroid is a great game. But I think a lot of later Metroidvania-type games improve the formula greatly. Like, Super Metroid is a classic, and I can see why it is a classic. And like a benchmark in that genre of video games. So, when I say that I think Super Metroid is great but gets improved upon by others in its genre, I can say that with wholeheartedly. I'm sorry. I hope you understand. Back in high school, back when I was young and full of life, I borrowed a friend's copy of Metroid Mission Zero, and I quite liked it. At the time, he was borrowing a copy of Fire Emblem of mine, I believe. The Game Boy Fire Emblem. That should tell you how old I am, that I was in high school when Zero Mission came out. The GBA. I was in I was still in elementary school when the Game Boy was out. The original Game Boy, anyways. Poo. Speaking of things that I remember from my youth, I started watching the Men in Black's animated series from back in the day, and that's hold up surprisingly well in my humble opinion. But there's a lot of gunplay that I don't remember. Like, there's a lot of guns in that show for something in the 90s. And there's a lot of, like, just gore. Like, I didn't remember all, like, the alien guts and shit. And I'm very much enjoying that now. I have not seen the new MIB movie, and I don't think I want to. I mean, after 3, I kind of lost interest in the series. 3 was an utter and terrible mess. Frankly, 2 was bad too. If I'm completely honest, 2 was kind of just awful. 2 was kind of bad. I'm sorry. Gonna need that. Gonna need that. Thank you. Oh! Go, 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 fist power. Activate. Okay, gonna need that. Whew. Oh, shurikens. Woo! Dang it. Piss. I'm sorry. So, yeah, besides Yesterworld, I've been watching a few other videos on YouTube as of lately. Mostly just rando crap, I'm sorry. What new Pokemon movie? Are you talking about Detective Pikachu or the remake of Mewtwo Strikes Back? You're gonna have to be a little more specific, I'm sorry. Because I liked Detective Pikachu well enough. I thought it was pretty fun. But the plot was very, very obvious. Like, Detective Pikachu clearly is a kid's mystery movie, and that's okay. Some things are just like that, you know? You gotta deal with it, and it's our lives. I'm sorry. Yeah, Detective Pikachu was great. I liked Detective Pikachu. It was fun. I still think the Mortal Kombat movie from the 90s is the best video game movie of all time. Mainly out of nostalgia. I also think the Street Fighter movie is kind of fun. It's not good. It's fun, though. Like, Street Fighter the movie is kind of bad, but I love it. There is a remake of Mewtwo Strikes Back in Japan. Look it up. I don't think I can leak images. I'm sorry. Link images of it. Oh, and speaking of Pokemon, Ash finally won the Pokemon League. My boy did it. He finally did it. Orange Islands doesn't count. Orange Islands doesn't count. I mean, they could replace him and it'd be weird. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, come on, game. That's bull poo. That's bull poop, and you know it, video game. It's just bull poop. But yeah, I could expect them replacing Ash. I kind of don't want them to because the Pokemon anime has stayed so similar for so long. I can see that they want to try something new. But it'll be sort of the end of like the 90s anime era. For the most part, you know? Besides, like, that and One Piece are really the only animes from the 90s that are still kind of really going on consistently, from my understanding. So it'll be kind of sad, in a way, to see it go, but it's better than being One Piece. I want to get into One Piece. But the problem with One Piece is that there is so much there on One Piece that I think I could never, ever in a million years, ever make it to where they're currently at in One Piece. I feel like you have had to watch that since the beginning. Like, One Piece just feels like a task to get to. Poo. So yeah, One Piece. There's an anime that I think will that I will never live to see the end of. Have you seen One Piece? The anime, or read the manga, mango, the comic, if you will. Because that's what it translates to in Japanese. By the power of fist. Oh, well, I'm sorry for being such a weeb then. I apologize for being a weeb. I'm gonna have to ask what your first anime was then. I'm gonna have to ask that. I'm sorry. Unless it's like personal, or it's like Boko. You poor man. Jesus. No wonder you don't want to watch anime. Godzilla Planet Eater? More like Godzilla Shit Eater. Oh! 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 He's on fire! Godzilla Planet Eater was awful! That was the worst movie I think I've seen in... That might be the worst movie I've seen all year. Oh no, you didn't fuck my boy, pussy! Generic space opera man. Now I will destroy the world with my god noodle monster. I need health. I need health. Health, health, 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 health. I'm sorry to anyone who did like those movies. I didn't, though. Like I said, like what you want to like. Don't be an asshole about it. Don't be an asshole about the things you don't like. Oh. 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 Peep. Poop. Get cake farts. I'm sorry. I apologize. Local man apologizes. Local man apologizes for being a dumbass. But Polygon Pictures, the people who did that, haven't really done anything that I think is really good. I'm sorry. I mean, they probably put a hard work into it. That's the thing, you know, Godzilla Planet Eater or the Godzilla anime, that probably had a lot of work put into it. That probably took years and years to develop, and it turned out that way. And the weird thing is, they should have just gotten Hideki Anno because, you know, he's a famous anime director, and he did Shin Godzilla, which I think gets worse every time I see it. I'm sorry. Shin Godzilla gets kind of bad after the first time you watch it. It's true, though. I'm sorry. Oh, come on! But I watched Shin like 3 times now, and it's gotten worse each time I've watched it. I'm sorry. Mainly because the human's incompetence in Shin the second time around gets annoying. And I get that's the point. I get that is the point of the movie, that these people are so comically inept. But the thing is, their comic ineptitude it's annoying after the first watch, and you're just like, oh, okay. Can you stop being that way? Yeah, so there's my opinions on that. I'm sorry. That's my humble onion on that. Yeah, I'm thinking about getting a capture card for my Switch. I'm sorry if that bothers anyone. Why am I apologizing? If I had $1 for every time I apologized, I'd probably be the richest man on Earth. I'd be Jeff Bezos' rich, and I wouldn't have to lay off people off their jobs to do it. I know. Corporations aren't your friends, Ted. They don't owe you anything. Oh, poo wibble. Poo wibble. Poo and wibble. I think we've got maybe 1 or 2 more runs of this game left before I move over to Kirby. Our round friend, the Curb Boy. The Curb Man. After Adventure Island 2, I need something not anger-inducing, not rage-inducing. Yesterday's Adventure Island 2 stream made me a very mad boy. I've got feet on fire, baby. I don't know what that means, but I got it. The ending was a shit show. The game was doing okay in my books until, Oh, what did you think of it? What did you think of Adventure Island 2 after I streamed it? Just thoughts, opinions? I'm sorry. Oh, bats. Why does it always have to be bats? Because Adventure Island 1 is even more bullshit than Adventure Island 2. I refuse to play Adventure Island 1 on stream. That game is anti-fun. It is not fun at all. I'm sorry. Adventure Island 1 can suck me. I'm sorry, but it's not good. Adventure Island 1 can suck me. Just like it's frustratingly unfun. It's just not fun. Adventure Island 1. Get that meat, get that prizes, get them hearts, get them phrases, get some sizes for the guzzes. Why am I being an idiot? Other questions I have the answers to. Super teen extraordinaire, freakazoid, freakazoid. Unemployed, freakazoid, freakazoid. Because Adventure Island 2, the ending of the game, like after World 2, it gets kind of hard in my opinion, but Adventure Island 1 is like, haha, fuck you for playing our game immediately. I stand by my not liking Adventure Island 1 at all. Okay, that's enough of this game. I'm going to switch over in a little bit, but first we need to go to BRB so I can set up. Yeah. So, zoop. I'll be right back.